Hey guys, okay, so if you can hear some dripping, it's raining today and it's dripping on my car. So that's what that is. Okay, so I have got a concealer video for you today. This is the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer. I have it in the shade Medium Peach, which I'm hoping is going to be a little bit of a color corrector and concealer in one. It's pretty light, so I mean, it looks pretty promising, so we'll see. I think the packaging for this is really nice. Now, ordinarily I don't care. I just want the product to work well, but I feel like e.l.f. is kind of stepping up their game as far as packaging goes. It just looks really nice. It doesn't look cheap. It just looks really nice and a nice weight to it, so it's looking pretty good. All right, I have got today to blend my concealer the Morphe M536 brush. I don't have a sponge today. I just don't usually use them, and I actually am, in fact, going to try to find a specific concealer sponge that I can try, because I do like brushes, but sometimes I just like to use a sponge, so I'm going to be looking into that eventually. Alright, so I have actually seen, not a review necessarily, but I've seen a girl demo this concealer. That's the only one I've seen, and it looked pretty good, so we'll see. Okay, whoa, the doe foot is huge. Alright, so we'll just do the dark eye and we'll just see what we've got. Okay, yeah, it looks like a lot of coverage is going to come on this thing. The shade doesn't look that peachy to me, though. I mean, I guess kind of it does, but it's such a bright peachy that I don't know if, like, that's the first thing I would say when I saw this. Okay, whoa! Alright, you see what's going on here? Alright. It looks like a lot of coverage, but honestly, I don't know if you can see right there, it's already looking crusty. Okay. So now, you really just need a dot of this, but look what happens. This is the most frustrating thing for me about concealers. I can put concealer on, but unless I'm gonna leave that ridiculous amount on there and not blend it in, this is what happens. It just doesn't blend well, or all my pigmentation still shows through. So you can have like an amazing concealer, but for me it's pretty rare for one to give me the coverage I need without it looking just disgusting and cakey and gross on my skin. So, let's just take a look. Okay, so I don't know what to say about concealers. I just don't know what to say about concealers. The coverage is decent. It's not any better, I don't think, than other concealers that I've used. This is one of those, it's a 16-hour Camo Concealer, so it's going to dry down, which it is doing, and be matte. Now, this does not look disgusting crusty matte, but it does look matte and it does look a little bit dry. Now, that could just be my skin. I have 40-year-old skin under my eyes. I have got a little bit of a, when I do this, you see, like, I've got some wrinkles here, and I've got this whole area that comes up. Not everybody has that, but I do. So that's something that I have to consider when I'm using a concealer. And there is a crease there regardless of the concealer that I use. This one, though, when I look up close, I can see that crease really well, and I don't like that, but I don't know if it's the concealer's fault. So what I might do is try other concealers against this one and see if this concealer is exaggerating that, or if it's just my eyes and that's just the way it is. I always have a crease there, but sometimes it looks worse than other times. So anyway, let me do one more test on this. I'm not going to do too much concealing around my face because I have a foundation to try, but I've got a spot right here. And I'm just going to put the teeny tiniest dab. I don't know if you can see how tiny that is. Okay, now in my opinion, that covered okay. Not amazing, but it covered okay. I think, yeah, it's a little bit crusty. If you have a spot, it's just looking a little bit crusty on my skin, regardless of if you have a spot or if you don't. Although I will say that right here where I blended it down to kind of blend it into my skin a little bit more, it is not looking too bad right here. So, I don't know. I think, just checking my time. What was it? The L'Oreal concealer, that full coverage concealer, whatever it was. What was it called? I can't remember what it was called. Anyway, I just did a review on it a couple days ago. I think it looked just a hair better than this one, but it could just be shade. I got a peachy bisque type shade in that one, and it looked okay on my skin, lasted a good long time. This, I feel like is looking a little bit less natural and is covering a little bit less, but it could just be shade. So, I will wear this for the rest of the day, and but the thing is, like, just be careful because this is a dry down one, so if you have really dry skin, you may not like it. And again, it is looking a little bit crusty on my skin, not just the spot, but the actual skin surrounding it's looking a little bit crusty. So, okay, so I will wear this for the rest of the day. I will update my thoughts in the description below or the comments, whichever I get to first, and I will let you know how I like this. This is going to get a full day's wear like they always do, and I will let you know my thoughts on this. Let me see real quick how much it was. e.l.f. products are usually inexpensive, and it was $5. So I don't think that's too bad of a price if this concealer turns out to be good. Even if it doesn't, I mean, it's still pretty good if you need just a concealer. Not everybody's going to need as much to cover as I do. So, alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!